Welcome to Web Tools with Amy. This week we're going to be talking about Credly and how you can use Credly for digital badging. So here's our agenda. We will discuss badges and Credly. We'll do a brief tour of Credly, and then we'll do a brief walkthrough of what badges could look like in your Canvas course. So why digital badging? Well, digital badging helps motivate behavior, recognize achievement, and establish credibility. So why Credly? So Credly is actually a digital badging system where you can actually build badges, award badges, and show off badges that you have earned. And we have found that this happens to be one of the best ones out there, and it's free. So it is easy to build or upload badges. It's easy to award badges, like I said, and it's easy for recipients to share badges on social media. And we'll get to that part. So here's how you get to Credly. It's just credly.com. This is the homepage of Credly. So all you have to do is create an account or sign in. I'm going to go ahead and sign in using my Facebook account. You can always use your LinkedIn account as well, or you can actually create your own account using your UC Denver email or whichever email you prefer. Go ahead and sign in with my Facebook account. Here's my account. So there's a couple things you can do here. You can look at the badges that you've earned. You can also look at the badges you've created. Or you can also create a new badge by clicking this plus new badge button. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how easy it is to create a new badge. So just click the new badge button. And here you go. You can go ahead and start customizing your own badges. So here you can decide if you want to actually customize your own or if you want to upload your own design. Maybe you've already created a badge on your computer, and that's okay. You can upload that here. But otherwise, we're going to go ahead and customize it. We can select some different shapes for our badge. We can select different icons. We can actually see more, find things that might be relevant to what we're teaching in our courses. Maybe you're teaching something on a mobile device. So maybe I would select something like that. And then I can always change the text. Instead of saying blank slate, it might be mobile learning or something like that. And then you would write a short description here. And it does give you only 128 characters, but you can actually add more detail by clicking on the plus, add more detail here. You can actually add a bigger credit description and credit criteria, as well as tagging it with different categories. And you can decide if you want this badge to expire as well. But you can also decide here how you want others to claim this credit. So if I click this, I can actually see the next options. And I can require a claim code, and this is a special code that Credly comes up with to keep, everyone from claiming your badge if they haven't earned it. But you can actually turn that off. Maybe that part's not important to you. You're not worried about that. You can also turn on the require evidence. Maybe they have to finish a quiz or turn in an assignment, something like that. Here is where you would require that evidence for them to show. And then you can also turn on approve all requests automatically. Maybe you don't want to have to go into Credly and actually approve every single person that earns your badge. You want Credly to go ahead and just award them the badge when they're done. You can decide on that too. I'm going to leave require a claim code here, and I'm going to click save for now. But we're going to go ahead and keep editing this. We can do a couple different things here. We can change the border. And then this is the fun part. You can actually change the different colors that you like for your badge. Change the banner. Ooh, I like this green color. So you can definitely mess around with all these kinds of things to save your badge. But I'm going to go ahead and click save here. And we have my badge, and it's all ready. And you can see that took me a minute. So if I like this, I can say everything looks great, or I can continue editing it. And I can always go back and edit this badge too at a later time. So if I say yes, everything looks great, I can click there. And then I can decide who am I going to give this credit to. So I can actually decide to add members from Credly that are already there. I can add people manually using their email address. Maybe you have a CSV file that you've saved and you've kept track of everybody who's completed a quiz or something like that. You could upload that CSV file there. Or you could do anyone with a code. And I think this part is probably the easiest to do anyone with a code. And I'm going to let Credly come up with what kind of code it wants to give out. I can decide if I want it to be unlimited, if I want it to expire, and then I can add that evidence if I need that. I'm actually going to go ahead and let Credly come up with a claim code on its own. So there we go. It comes up with just a custom claim code, and I can actually copy this, and I can share it with the people who have completed the quiz or completed whatever requirement you've asked them to do, and they can actually take this code and go to Credly and they can claim their badge. Once a student has this special code, this claim code, they can actually go to Credly, they can go to claim credit, and then they can actually enter that claim code in there. They will have to set up an account if they don't already have one, but again, they can sign in with their Facebook or their LinkedIn. They could use their university email. It really doesn't matter. It's whatever they choose to do. But if once they have that claim code, they can actually enter that in, and then they can earn that badge. And once they have that badge, there are some sharing options. They click on share this, they can actually copy the link and show off their badge. They can also share it on Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn. So that does give them some options to show off what they've learned. I'm going to show you what this might look like in Canvas. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into a Canvas course here, and I've actually created a page with badge instructions. So this is something I would probably put after I did a quiz, and I would make a requirement that said they had to complete the quiz and score at least, some sort of amount in order to get this badge instructions page to unlock. But I'm going to go ahead and click on the badge instructions page that I've created, and here I just have a couple quick things that I can share with my students. It tells them to click on my credentials, which this is the LTI app for Credly in Canvas. And then they can log in with their Credly account or create one if they need to. They click on claim credit like I showed you earlier, and then they enter that claim code and then they can share it. So it's pretty basic, pretty easy. Although my credentials, there is a special code that you have to enter in order to get my credentials put into your classroom. But you can contact our help desk here at CU Online for that information. Here's the information for our help desk, and thank you for watching.